The US has been conducting intelligence gathering flights over large parts of Nigeria since late November. This is according to flight tracking data and current and former US officials cited in Reuters. The news agency, however, could not determine what information the flights are meant to obtain. The flights in West Africa follow US President Donald Trump's threats in November to militarily intervene in Nigeria over what he says is its failure to stop violence targeting Christian communities. They are also occurring just months after a US pilot working for a missionary agency was kidnapped in neighboring Niger. The tracking date for December shows that the US contractor-operated aircraft used for surveillance operations typically takes off from Ghana, flies over Nigeria before returning to Accra. Flight tracking data shows the operator is Mississippi-based Tenax Aerospace. The company's website says it provides special mission aircraft and works closely with the US military. Analysts say it is an early sign of the US rebuilding its capacity in the region after Niger ordered US troops to leave a newly built airbase in the desert last year and turned instead to Russia for security assistance. A current US official confirmed the aircraft has been flying over Nigeria but declined to provide details given the diplomatic sensitivity of the issue. A former US official said the aircraft is among several assets the Trump administration moved to Ghana in November. It is unclear how many aircraft remain in Ghana, but the former official said the missions include tracking down the kidnapped US pilot and gathering intelligence on militant groups operating in Nigeria. However, in a recent statement, the Pentagon said the US government held productive meetings with Nigeria but declined to discuss intelligence matters. The Nigerian government, on the other hand, says its part with the United States has been largely resolved through a firm, respectful engagement culminating in a strengthened partnership between America and Nigeria. However, Nigeria remains on Washington's list of countries regarding alleged religious freedom violations. Last week, Nigeria was among the countries hit by visa and immigration restrictions laid out by the Trump administration. Our correspondent Louisa Olaniyi reports from Lagos.
Interestingly, this development signals a new phase in the US-Nigeria security relations. For the US, the surveillance flights underline Washington's growing concern about instability in West Africa and its willingness to monitor threats that could spill beyond Nigeria's borders. For Nigeria, it brings renewed international attention to its security challenges while raising questions about sovereignty and the need for stronger intelligence cooperation. Analysts say how both governments manage this engagement will shape future military and diplomatic ties between Nigeria and the US. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olaniyi, WION The World.